And Teenage Engineering. Shout out to you guys for just being you. You guys are dope. You guys y'all know what you're doing. Yo, what's up guys? Khordmaster here. So, Teenage Engineering was gracious enough to send me over this. I'm going to open it up right now. I'm going to either put some batteries into it or connect it to my laptop via USB-C and power it up and just mess around with it and see what it's all about. Wait, so are you allowed to eat food on a YouTube video? That has nothing to do with food. I don't know the answer to that question. But what I do know is that today, a very important, potentially very important package came in. It is a Teenage Engineering Medieval. I believe the number is 1320. I don't think it matters that much what the number is. But I'm excited. Teenage Engineering sent this over to me. I don't own the KO2. I've used the KO2 for a little bit. A dear friend, a generous soul, who's a fan of my work on the channel, who happens to live 15 minutes from me, owned two and lent me one. I never got around to understanding how to use it enough to be able to speak to how good it is for me. So I'll reserve those comments because I really don't know. I expected it to be something that sort of combines what I love about the OPZ with what I love about sampling on something like Koala Sampler. But that's kind of an unfair, I think, thing to expect it to do. It's its own piece of equipment. But one of the things that I didn't particularly like about the KO2 was the fact, I was about to say something. There was something. Oh yeah, okay. There are a lot of drums that are on there, right? Drum samples that are amazing drum samples. But again, I don't know if this is because I didn't spend enough time with it, but as a piano player, as someone who plays things chromatically, like I need some form of keyboard, right, on it in order to play it the way that I like playing things. Now, something like Koala Sampler, I don't use the keyboard on there really at all. I sample on there, but how quick it is to get samples chopped on Koala Sampler, maybe it's because I'm so used to it. It didn't seem as quick enough for me to do that on the KO2. And then the KO2 also had a very limited amount of storage, right? Like the way that I work, I just like getting all kinds of samples and just experimenting and just, and then going back to it. That's probably not the best way to work. But like, I think I put a few different, 30-second clips or something, and I was already at capacity. I'm like, that's kind of odd. So I say all that to say, like, it didn't do it for me at first, right? I don't know, maybe eventually I'll go back to it. But what excites me about this piece of equipment is this has... Oh, one more thing is that like the KO2, like the idea is you're supposed to put your samples on there. I expect this to be like the samples that are on here already are part of what makes it really special and unique. So let's try it out. I'm almost done with my waffles. I'll probably be drinking some of this protein shake during the unboxing and first impressions. And this channel used to be get a lot of gear, review it, learn it, review it, all kind of things. Right now, it's like, if I feel like making a video, if I think it's a good idea to make a video, that's when I'm going to make a video. And this video is not about how to use this piece of equipment. Perhaps no video like that may not even come, right? If I start using it and I'm like, today's just a first impression. Let me just hear what it sounds like and stuff. And you guys are going to hear it through the built-in speaker. You're not even gonna. I don't have my. Getting a phone call. Stand by. Maybe subsequently there will be another video talking about features with this product and how to use it and what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and all those things. But that's only going to happen if it makes sense to make such a video. There is zero pressure on me or zero, I guess, dare I say, incentive on me to make a subsequent video unless if I find it in my heart and I find it, not even in my heart, if I find it like, if I'm inspired to use this off camera and I'm like, oh, this is really cool, or oh, I'm liking this, then I'll talk about it. But if I'm not inspired, that's okay. It's a teenage engineering product. Everything that they make is not something that I'm automatically going to love. Most of their stuff is, but not everything. And that's okay. So, yeah, let's finish this up. Let's get this thing opened up. I have a USB-C cable right back there. I'm going to connect to my laptop, which is right behind me. And the other thing was USB-C audio. Like, that was actually the big thing. I don't know if this has USB-C audio, but I really wanted to be able to power this up and send audio both ways via USB-C cable. And I know the KO2 couldn't do that. I don't know if that's been rectified or if that's been updated, but I know it couldn't do that, and that was major for me. If it's able to do that, then I'm able to send samples into it directly from a USB cable that's connected to my phone, and then send it back out to my phone via, like, if I wanted to like capture content or something. And that's a big deal. Anyway, let's get this bad boy opened up. Only reason I'm doing this unboxing up here instead of like downstairs, today's my wife's first day back at work, and she, I think, has a meeting at 3 o'clock. She just told me, and you know, on her first day back, I don't need to be in my studio, which is adjacent to her office. I don't need to be in there, like, having any semblance of distraction. So we're up here today, and that's all good. So let's get this open. Ooh, cool box opening, cool box art. Look at that. Okay, so there's the box art. It says medieval on it. Oh, I can't read this. I can't even read the back. That whatchamacallit. But yeah, okay, cool. So let's open this up. And like I said, guys, I'm in this really cool space right now. Let's see if I can keep this same energy on the channel, but it's about just going with the flow a little bit, and I don't know, just finding the balance. And I think it takes time to understand what the proper balance is, but I think I'm pretty close to it. Oh, there we go. You got to tear that off. I think I'm pretty close, which is really cool. What else we need to tear? Let's see. 1 second. So I think I should be able to just pull this out like this. There we go. There we go. Oh, this is pretty. Yeah. Okay. Pretty cool stuff here. Let's tilt that down a little bit. Should I turn this light on? 1 second, guys. All right, let there be light. Let's get a little light up in here. So we got like these little things, knobs that we know from the previous units where they go. So we'll do that in a second. You have like a little book here or something. What is this? This is like I don't know what it is. Let's see. Take this out. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's like a full guide and some stickers. Okay, you got some stickers. You got some medieval stuff. Okay, all right, pretty cool. Pretty cool. So we'll put that here. We'll get rid of this. We will take this out or take it up. Now, when people said this is ugly looking, I don't get it. A few people that I know and respect had some unnice things to say about the look of this, which they wouldn't, the people specifically that I'm talking about wouldn't say it to hate on it because they're big fans of TE products. All right, first, whoa. Okay. Right off the bat, this is, hang on, I gotta bring the camera up. This is a lot heavier than the previous one. And I didn't expect that. And I kind of like that, honestly. This is a lot heavier. That's interesting. Okay. I did not expect this to be heavier. It feels more solid. It feels more solid. It feels more premium, honestly. So that's the first thing. The other one felt a little light and flimsy, and I don't know. It didn't do it for me, I guess. Uh-oh, Wickles wear here. Uh-oh. Do you just choose what goes where? I don't know. Let's see if there's a picture of the product somewhere. I might have to look this up. All right, there's two colors here, and I don't know which, yeah, what goes where. Let's bring this a little closer too. Bring that in a little bit. What do y'all think? Boom, look at that. Boom. Um, let's look at a picture of it. Let's go to Google, brighten this up a little bit, and let's go over here. And what is this called? 1320? Teenage Engineering. Okay, 1 second, guys. Teenage Engineering. Okay, so the white one is the power. Oh, it's coming down hard out there. And then this is this. Let me make sure nothing out there is getting wet. Hang on. Okay, so I'm kind of trying to figure out how this properly goes in. Let me just see. There we go. All right, so we got the slider, we got that set. Now I think it's a matter of, right? Like the idea here is like, what would a brand new owner of this product who maybe doesn't know that much about music gear or teenage engineering gear, how are they going to be inspired by it right off the bat? And actually, I brought my laptop out. Hang on. We don't necessarily need the laptop. I think we can power this up, if I remember correctly, with the phone here. And then, let's see, plug this into USB, sync, status, go. So it's like words on here that we may not fully understand. Okay, yeah, so you can power this up right with the phone, right? So I plugged it in USB-C. This comes with no cable either. Not that that's a big deal at all, but just so you know. Okay, so let's just explore this a little bit. I think that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to go through this thing and just kind of understand some basics real quick. This is like the getting started guide. And then I'm particularly curious. It's it's also interesting that like the words on here, we don't, it's like, it's cryptic. It's hard, it's cryptic, but that's okay. I don't really care, but it's just interesting. All right, this is volume. I don't even remember, how do we get to different, yeah, I don't know okay, I don't know anything about what to do here. This is very cryptic. Let's begin it. So menu, dimmest, and then song. So where is it? This here? This is so confusing, honestly. It's very confusing compared to the previous. Wow. Maybe purposefully. Presses it to enter a demo song. Okay, here we go. Presses this to enter its demo song mode. Select the song using pads 1 through 9. All right. Okay, demo mode is genius, just so you can get an idea what this is capable of. All right, I'm already vibing with this already. I'm gonna check out all the demos. I like having demo mode. Previous model didn't have. It just gives you an idea what this is capable of. I just said that, I think, but I like that. So this is play. All right, this is like record, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, play stop. Okay, so it tells you kind of pads, alter row. Okay. AA batteries, line out, power on. Also, as soon as I plugged it in, it powered on. Okay, so this power's off up here. Okay, it was like switched to power on by default. All right, so we powered on. And then we go to demo and go to 3. Very cool. All right. Okay, use the pads to jam it along with the selected song. So you can use the pads to jam along. All right, that's dope. Each group holdeth a different set of sounds. Try picking a group and playing their pads. Okay, so let's see. So let's go back to menu 1. So, I mean, that's there. Let me see. That's drums. Oh, this is some cool stuff, y'all. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm liking it. Cool. Okay, that's some basics. Also, we have here samples. All right. See, this is about to be crazy, y'all. Yeah, this is about to be wild. All right, change song, demo. To change the song, press this and choose a different song on the pad. So right, demo mode, boom. Pro tip, hold this alter row. And press onto demos. Okay. Once to access sample mode or twice to chop it, those samples up. Sample allow it to record the sample to chop and split. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And then you can just take this out. Oh, and then you got the backside. Whoa, cool. This is nice. I'm a lot more, I don't know, impressed or like excited about this than I was the KO2 personally. I like weird stuff. Yeah, for whatever, and I mean, I didn't own the KO2. Let's unpack this. This is like becoming a long video. I'm gonna spend some more time just like playing with this now, and maybe not having it on camera. I don't know. Maybe I'll just let it record. We'll see if it makes it to the video. But I didn't own the KO2. I was borrowing it, and it wasn't mine to keep. And I didn't get one specifically from TE, and I, didn't want to or need to or whatever purchase it myself because I had access to get one, right? But maybe because of that, this is mine. So I don't think that, I don't know if that has a lot or a little bit to do with what I'm about to say, but just my immediate holding this, the weight of it is preferred. I'm gonna have to look up the weight. Maybe someone can let me know in the comments below if they Google it real quick. The difference of weight from this compared to the KO2, but I fully expect to have a blast using this thing. There's so many different thoughts in my head right now. It's not even like, so many different thoughts. But I expect this to just be a lot of fun. And I'm going to learn it. And I'm going to not even... See, what I mentioned earlier in the video about like not feeling... Like basically not making a subsequent video unless if it made sense to do so. Like I can already kind of get that feeling right off the bat that it's going to make sense to make more content with this. And I'm excited about that. I'm very excited about that. I feel great about this. I'm excited. I'm excited. This is what it's supposed to be about. This is what it is. So I don't know what to say or do. I think I'm just going to, like, I'm looking at the back here and I'm like, this like cool color coded stuff, and it's not easy to learn right off the bat, but it's going to take time, and that's cool, and that's fine. I just wish I had that quilt bag. I need to see if I can hit those guys up and see if I can get a quilt bag. Because if I can, then I will bring this with me. I'll leave the OPZ at home. I've been using the OPZ a little bit, doing live streams and stuff, but I would leave that at home, and I would bring this with me instead and make some stuff with this. But yeah, we'll leave it at this video. My first impressions, that's the purpose of this video. It's a first impressions video. They are very high. Very high first impressions. I don't fully understand what's going on. I need to check some other things out. One other thing that's on the list of features is like loop mode, like OB4, something along those lines. I'm an OB4 fanatic and super user, for lack of a better word. Holla at me if you know, you know. But I wonder if this has some interoperability with the OB4 or if it just means it has a feature similar to it. Either way, I need to figure that out. I'm gonna check out the manual right now and look into that. But we'll leave the video at that. Get yourself liked and subscribed. That's not the right phrasing. Get yourself subscribed and like the video if you want, whatever. But if you want to see the upcoming content that I plan to do with this, definitely get yourself subscribed. That would be a good idea. And Teenage Engineering, shout out to you guys for just being you. You guys are dope. You guys. No, y'all know what what you're doing. Also, I promised that I was going to take a sip of this protein shake. So, I mean, All right, peace. Kevin speaking.
Hey, Kevin, this is Erin from Equitable Advisors. How are you?
I'm well.
I'm calling in regards to the fact that I saw your business card featured thread in the content. I actually help individuals and business owners with all their personal and corporate financial needs. Anything from health and life insurance to wealth management, retirement planning, college savings plans, reducing income tax liabilities, everything in the financial realm. And I was wondering if you would be interested in having a 15-minute conversation sometime later on this week or early next to talk about the services that I offer.
No thanks.
Okay. All right. You have a great rest of your day.
You too. Bye. Okay. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah.